Welcome to my channel. Today going over monthly net worth calculation. I usually calculate my net worth end of the month. Look at the previous months here, usually 25th and on. Today's the 27th. So let's get started. Spreadsheet is broken up into different columns. Those columns are then updated in these tabs, and then I'll bring everything over into this main page here and calculate the pre-debt total, my total debt, and then the total net worth after that. So I'll go ahead and get started. I usually drag that column down, update the date. Then I will go to the home equity tab, do the same thing. So 27 January 25. And home equity has dropped since last month. I think the housing market is finally coming back down to earth a little bit. But then that drops in there. So I'll do the same thing with bonds. Cool thing about these, they've been going up every month. Not a lot, but it is what it is. Just making sure I put the 2025 in there. Yep. All right, savings account. I usually don't have anything much in savings. I'm using all of my extra money to put towards debt. I do have a little bit in these accounts, however. USAA 1074 still, Navy Federal 10 still, Empower got a little bit of interest, and then Ally a little bit of interest as well, and then Credit Karma I think went up by a penny, so bring that down. So my savings increased a little more than $1, so not a lot, but it's not where I'm putting my focus. TSP, so $78,142.73. I'm putting a little bit in there per month. And then the rest of this is gains, hopefully in the market there. Next, I have a Roth IRA with E-Trade. That has now up to $22,205.75. So it's been kind of fluctuating depending on the market. I haven't contributed anything to it this year, or the 2024 yet. I was trying to pay down debt. I do have a plan to max out my contributions by the catch-up date, which I think is in April this year, or it's in every year. All right, I have nothing in the brokerage account in E-Trade. I stopped using that account a while back, but I'll update it anyway. Next, M1 Roth in see here, 25. Same thing with the E-Trade account. I haven't really updated it or contributed much to it. I'm trying to pay off the debt that I have, but it is growing a little bit, although it's come down since the high of the market in November there. I have a brokerage account as well with M1, and kind of same thing, just kind of ignoring it, not putting anything into it. With dividends reinvested and the market, it has gone up a little bit. Like I said, November was still a better month for the finances. I have a brokerage account with Charles Schwab as well, so I can get the Charles Schwab Platinum card. Not much in this one. I think I own like 2 or 3 items in there, but it's also been creeping up, which is kind of nice. So it's at 189 and 80. All right, and then I also have some stocks in Webull. I think I got like the free fractional shares by depositing money a couple years ago. Let's see here. Webull also slowly heading back up, $132.12. Once again, November was a better time for the market, so it's still not up as high as that. All right, next thing is crypto. It's coming back up. There was definitely a sell-off today, I noticed. Not too worried. I really do believe crypto will start a run here soon, but my holdings currently $53,279.86. All right, equity in the auto. Some people don't count this. I decided to count it just because it's a brand new car last year, and I'm paying a bit on it, so it's kind of nice to see what it's worth. Depreciation of cars, though, it's less than it was last month, of course, so $31,902. It did pop up in December, but it's kind of on par with November now. So pre-debt total for equity, $429,387.70. Was a little higher last month just because I think housing market was a little more expensive. Yeah, everything else roughly the same. This is mostly due to the house, so it's come down the past 3 months, which kind of sucks. But the good news is debt should be coming down as well, which should give me hopefully better returns on the total afterwards. So go to debt. I will copy this, drag it down, put new date in. All right, mortgage. I owe $133,064 and 83 cents. So mortgage is coming down. It's kind of nice. We'll do the car next here. I owe on the car $37,757.54. So still underwater, so to speak, on the car there. I owe more than it's worth, but I plan on having the car for many, many years. Not worried about that. All right, I have no open loans. I do have a line of credit. I've been utilizing Velocity Banking to put debt into my line of credit and then pay things out. So it's currently $36,286.54. Correction, 29 cents. So obviously an increase. However, I've gotten rid of a bunch of the credit card debt, as well as opened up a new credit card, take advantage of 0% financing for a while, so can kind of dig myself out. So we'll do credit card. I have $13,881.54 on my custom cash card, which I just got. So that's a lot. However, I transferred out from the Freedom Flex as well as the Discover card. So I put the Freedom Flex balance onto the Bank of America custom cash card, as well as spending the $1,000 in the first 3 months to get the $200 bonus. And then Discover, I transferred that into the line of credit, which is one of the reasons it kind of grew. So looking at the total debt, it actually went down about $5,000, give or take, which is good. So non-mortgage total is going down, total debt's going down. And if we move back to the totals here, so looks like I did drop a little bit back on par kind of with November. So 208,397 and 50 cents. Not the worst. Like I said, debt is coming down, so that's a good thing to see. And the equity and everything should start hopefully coming back up. But like I said, one of my goals is to aggressively pay down the debt. So that is what I'm doing. I will update the chart here. I usually just click on it and drag down my boxes. And that should be it. And so now I've got the 208,397 and 50 cents in there. So it's kind of nice to see the net worth slowly rising. Kind of been at a sideways action, but it is creeping up. This year I have a plan to aggressively pay down the debt faster. So as long as this number starts going down, we'll be paying down that line of credit pretty quickly. And then the custom cash card, I've got the 0% for 15 months, I think. So we'll do minimums on that guy, which means he'll come down without any interest, as well as that line of credit coming down. And then when I get towards the end of the 15 months 0 interest, we'll either move the remaining balance into another 0% card or absorb it into the line of credit and pay that down. So that's my update for January's net worth. Little disappointed that the total is down, but happy to see debt is definitely down. $5,000, I'll take it. Yeah. Next video should be on the next paycheck, which comes out on the 1st. So I will probably do a video not too long after that and talk about where I put my money and how I am trying to save my bi-weekly budget in order to continue paying down debt. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.